Well, good afternoon, people. It's, clouds are rolling in, but it was definitely a beautiful day today. Nice and toasty. I hope you had a beautiful day. Hope you're having a beautiful day. Uh, I got a message here. I figure since I'm doing this little page, let's make it interesting. Um, so this is obviously a drunk text. Came in at 2:20 a.m. Lady friend of mine. All right, so I find it very interesting that it's okay for men to do polyamory, um, but no aspect of any intelligence and knowledge that we have is there female recognition. What is CSP said when there's a woman is unable to have multiple husbands? I'm not even talking about intimate issues. There are multiple duties that need to be performed by a man. So why is it wrong for me to feel that I need multiple men to provide that duty? Uh, so yeah, obviously that's really I get the gist. I get the gist. I personally don't think it's wrong. If you've been trying to get one person to do a job you feel they should do, and they just have never been able to, or just will not, whatever, they're not able to comply or meet you halfway, whatever, I don't think that it's wrong. Obviously, you feel that there are certain duties that need to be performed by a man. Um, and if you cannot find a man to perform those duties, but you can find multiple men, you know, then I don't know. I don't necessarily think you're wrong. Um, what is his woman is unable to have multiple husbands? I think honestly, just looking at all this, you need to decide for yourself what feels right to you. Um, I could be misinterpreting this because that a lot of that didn't really make sense, but we all have these social norms that have been just kind of hardwired into us. Um, and it sounds like to me you're struggling with these norms, but honestly, the best advice I could give would be to let them go. To let them go. I mean, it's like I've been saying for a long time. This whole man this and woman that. Uh, it's it's a ploy. It's just something else to keep people talking about and keep people riled up. It's just another method of control. There is no difference. I've been saying that for I don't even know how many years. There is no difference. The only difference there is that which is perceived by the individual. So, that being said, you really need to just go within and figure out what you want and what's going to work for you. And once you find that, you need to be accepting of that. You need to be nurturing of that. And that which is in opposition to that, you need to let go of. Uh, and I know, especially for a lot of people, that's easier said than done. But that's what needs to happen. That is the only way, at least in what I'm seeing and reading here, in this situation, from my opinion, that you're going to be able to find peace. And again, I know it's easier said than done. A lot of this stuff, yeah. I mean, you have to be able to let go. You have to be able to honestly look at situations and look at things, especially from your past, these things that were hardwired into you, and accept that they were bullshit from the beginning. They were bullshit from the very beginning. And now, you've lived the vast majority of your life so yeah, easier said than done. But it needs to be done. That is the answer. And it's very simple. It's always very simple. The answer is always simple. It's just bringing that to fruition, which can be wow. Fuck. But yeah, so my opinion, I personally, I think it's nasty. Men, women, whatever. Uh, you know. And I saw the part in there where you said you're not talking about being intimate, but that's gonna happen. That sooner or later, um, it's going to happen. And you know, a lot of people like to say, oh, it's just sex. Well, no, it's not just sex, and it's never been just sex. You know, there's a reason why you still have all of these fucking people, like people you ain't even talked to in 20 years, that are still in your head, and you can still, because you're signing contracts when you're, and it's so it's a personal thing. It's a very personal thing. But if whatever it is you feel you need a man to do, I mean, stand in it. Um, get comfortable with it. I'm pretty sure whoever the opposition is, you know, whoever you were conversing with, that prompted you to send me this text message, uh, and they obviously, got you feeling some kind of way, but that's their opinion. Who exactly are they? What exactly do they do? What exactly do they provide? And I'm pretty sure, like always, it's normally the people that don't really provide anything. They don't really offer anything, you know, except for opinions and philosophies, on your shit. But if you really look at them, they're not even applying it to their shit. So how can they have an opinion and a philosophy on your shit? And definitely let that shit go, and let them people go. Uh, yeah. So if you feel, I don't think you're saying you want to be polyamorous. I think you're probably feeling like you are being polyamorous, but, you know, who says that's wrong? Only you can say it's wrong. Only you. And I guess whoever these dudes are. But yeah. So if you're good with it and they're good with it, that's all that matters. You know, keep it moving. Keep it moving. And if that is unacceptable, I would really, dig a little deeper in and what is it exactly? What are these duties that a man is needed to do exactly? Because honestly, that's some shit that was hardwired into you too. That's just more programming. Uh, you know, there's nothing you need a man to do unless you're trying to have a child. You know, and that's really that's really kind of the extent of it. Now you feel you need a man to do certain things. Um, get to the base of that. Why is that there? Where did that come from? I'm sure the same people who instilled it's not okay for women to do this, but it's okay for a man to do that, are the same people that instilled the concept that a man does this and a woman does this. I mean, obviously those constructs have been torn down. They were torn down a very long time ago. But yeah, so I don't know. I can just go on and on and on, but I would say either, like I said initially, take comfort in what you do and what you've been doing, and as long as you're okay with it, and these other participants are okay with it, that's all that matters. Run with it. But if that answer is not the answer you were looking for, it's not acceptable, I would say go a little further to the root of all of it, and ask yourself, what is it that you need a man to do? What are these duties that only a man can provide? Um, and once you get to that, you know, just like the former, you got to cut the bullshit off at the root. Cut the bullshit off at the root. And that, that will bring some release. That will bring some happiness. We all have to unlearn. We have been programmed and just hacked. Like, it's not even a game for real. But it's obvious, and it can be overcome with minimal effort. But you have to be able and you have to be willing to find out what you like, what's true to you, and when you find that, stand in it, stand behind it. Just like the last video or the last post, whatever these things are. Stand in it, stand behind it. But that's it. I'm about to make a move here. I do hope whoever this is, whoever sees this, other than the person it was intended for, I hope it helps. Hope it brings some clarity, some insight. if there was anything, because I know people always have specific questions. You know, everybody who watches these videos knows how to get a hold of me, so send a message, send an email, ask a question. Yeah. But yeah, everybody have a beautiful day. Have a blessed day. And, until next time.